Alright, BobalosRex here. Today's video is about Sniffen seeking. You may have already done this. You may have not already done this. You may not care about this. But I'm going to do a video about it. So, Sniffen seeking. What is it? Well, it's the new little minigame activity. The Tuskar have feasts. Valdraken is Dragonbane Keep, I guess. The Maruk have the hunts. And the Explorers got Climbing and Pokemon Snap. You know, so the Sniffen got Sniffen seeking. You can kind of say the Vault was a minigame too. So all these different minigames all over the aisles. Sniffen seeking is one of the new ones. I actually like it. It's a simple type of event. Get you some Sniffen rep. And it's just an easy little puzzle room. I'll be asking why. You know, like I said, there's Sniffen rep involved. There's a pet that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. And that's pretty much it. It's just simple. Like, do you want to do the activity? No? Alright. You get barter bricks, boulders. So, let's get into it. So, it unlocks pretty much right at the start of the campaign here. By 2 of 7, you've got it unlocked. And then you can do it on alts without having the rep unlocked. But the rep does unlock one thing here at 9 called Merit Affinity. Alright, and that is the one thing that matters here. So at Renown 9, you get an upgrade for this. Now this character doesn't have Renown 9, so I don't have that little extra bonus, but I'll explain that at some point. So let's get into it. I have Sniffen Seeking unlocked. You may notice he has 2 maps. He gains a free charge each week if he's empty. And you actually get 2 at the start for free. So let's do my warrior's very first Sniffen Seeking. Let's do it. Now over the weeks I'm going to do more of these videos where I go through all the different puzzles. So I'm going to do 3 of the puzzles here while I talk about this. So you went to the little thing. I got Merit here. And I'm in a mystery room. So this one is the Mysterious Cave. You'll see the name of this little adventure, or what do they call it? A dig? And this one's called Scratch and Sniff. So it wants me here to talk to Daffodil. So they're having a problem, and I need to solve it and get this treasure. That's essentially each room. You have a puzzle to solve, and you have a treasure to get. The cool little things you can do here, as you saw, I grabbed the little Merit, and he can smell things with the 2 action bar here. So I pick them up, right? I click them. So then I have these actions. Put Merit down, which you put him down, he stays there. You have bring him along, and then you have the escape. Escape pulls you out. If you're not done with the dig, you can come back in, and that's fine. Then you have the burrow, and then you have the sniff. So usually what you're going to do is you're going to sniff, then you're going to burrow, and then you're going to shoot up and summon the thing. So for this puzzle, it was super easy. All I had to do is sniff around, find the rare, and now I beat the rare. If you see these green puddles in any dig, don't stand in them. They kick you back, and Merit can actually get bugged in some of these. If I get the one, I'll mention the one, because that one can get wild at times. So I'm in tank. I would actually recommend doing these in DPS, so it's a little bit quicker here. Let's just kill the mob. And then I'll explain how to get maps. Because you can get a total of... Essentially, you can do 3 runs a week, is how it works. And if you want the pet, I'd recommend doing all 3 runs over a couple of weeks, and you should end up with the pet. So I finished the dungeon, or I finished the dig, the sniff and seek. I got the treasure, which got me glow spores, a bunch of supplies, and this Sniffen insignia. What's cool about these insignia is it's bind on account. So one of the things I've been able to do, and you can do, is have alts run their digs, get the insignias, and mail them to your main rep farmer, whether it be a human or your main. You mail these over, and you can funnel rep to them. It's super nice. You usually get one of these your first dig of the week, but you can get more. So now I have this debus and pending collapse. I finished the dig. It's all done. Because I don't have Renown 9, there's nothing more for me to do in here, and I'm going to escape. Alright, we end up back here. Good old Merit's back, and like I said, because it was my first dig on the character, I had 2 digs. But let's talk about where to get maps. So you do your 1 freebie dig a week, and then you want to grab maps. So there's 2 spots to get maps. One comes from the get 1500 Sniffen rep, and you unlock the sensational Sniffen treasures. Boom, I open that. Boom, I get a Lost Dig map. That is one of the 2 extra digs that I can buy for Miret. So then to give him the map, you come over here. Here's your Lost Dig map. Boom, he has 1 more map charge. I also got a Shadow Flame Crest piece. Splinter Spark from that. And then that was that. Let me just do that. Okay, and now the third, aka the second extra map that you can get, comes from Ponzo. So you do need to have Barter Bricks unlocked, which is at Renown 3, which you can get literally from doing the campaign. It is not that hard to get Renown 3 on your account, and once you have it unlocked on your account, you still kind of have to bring alts over and do some stuff. But once you got bartering, you come over here, and for 3 barter bricks or 3 barter boulders, because this is a Ponzo scheme, you ain't getting a good deal if you go up to boulders though. But for 3 of whichever you're using, you can buy a bartered dig map. This resets every week, so you can get 1 of these every week. You're gonna grab the map, come over here, give it to the old Merit, and we get ourselves another dig. Now, that's pretty much it. That's Sniff and Seeking. That's kind of how it works. There is a pet, which I will talk about right now. So there's these items that will drop. You can get 1 a week. Kind of like... Not how the Mammoth worked in Zascara Vaults realistically, because you could say that we were supposed to get 1 a week. This actually works 1 a week. You get this item, and then the next week you get another item, you combine it with it. Then in the next week you get an item and combine it with that. And then 1 more. I think it's about 5, and then it will have this final piece, and I'll show you as we go through this journey. But you get this wrong way to spell that. All right, you get Salvaroon, and so you see how it says Ouroboros tablet and Kobrock's luminescent scale. So the eventual item, I think it's called the Ouroboros tablet. So you will get this tablet, you'll put runes in it or whatever, and then you'll have the final form. The final form item will say combine with Kobrock's luminescent scale. Once you have the final item, okay, for this pet, Salvaroon, you then have to come over here and kill the rare called Kobrock. To get the scale, you combine the two, you get the pet. So you do the sniffing seeking to get the item, and at the final little bit, you have to go kill this rare, and then you get this pet. And you get an achievement called He's All Mine, and that's sniffing seeking. Now let's get through these digs real quick. So if you needed help with some of the puzzles, over the weeks on this warrior, I'm going to be going through all the digs until I can full complete on this warrior. I've already solved all the digs. They're not that difficult, but some can be tricky, okay? They're not difficult, but some can be weird. Alright, so I am thieving critters, double lock chests. Oh, this is a good one. This one can get really confusing. And this is the one where Mirror can get buggy. So this green is bad, like I said, you don't want to do with the green. So I'm going to come over here, kill these guys. Alright, Mirror is actually following me good. Sometimes he don't hear. If you're having trouble having Mirror follow you, there is the backpack at the beginning of the dig. If you hit that backpack, Mirror will return to you. You can also leave these if they are not complete. You can re-enter them whenever you want. And the last bit of like really good info is that once you hit Renown 9, okay, in every cave, okay, there will be a treasure whisker. Alright. You can dig under these, but beware the webs. The webs are bad. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do that. That's why I jumped over the first time. Yeah, and as you can see, Mirror is not here. That is the bug with this one. Since he is not here, I will recall him. And now we're back to it. So, remember that. This one is a little buggy. But that's that. Alright, now those spiders still all over me. Alright, so the final one in this one, okay, you're going to actually see the critter running around, but I want to get these scorpions out of the way. Remember, pro tip is be DPS, not tank. Or heals, just to get these killed. Because you're mostly going to be killing mobs or doing little things. So you see this little... Oh, I can't. Okay. I had a dot on me. So... if you look, okay, so we're gonna dig down. So if you look in the ground, there's this little, like, dirt running around. That is the second part to this key. So the sticky key was in the... How did that not work? So the first key was in the web, and then the second one is this little dude right here, digging around. And then we'll get this place opened up. Yeah, avoid those. Do not mess with the scorpions. Alright, so now we got both keys. We're gonna open this up. Bada boom. So, that's cool. I got a spark from that. You can get sparks from these if you're behind. It's good to know. There, the Ouroboros tablet. So that is the first item. And I got some bricks from that. So that's nice. Alright. And now that we're done, we're going to return with Mirror. And like I said, once you're Renown 9, every single dig will have what's called a treasure whisker. It's a little rare mob. He'll smell it. He'll be like, whoa, 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 we need to go to this. You go to the dig spot, bump it up, kill the treasure whisker. You'll get a rep turn-in item, usually. Not always, but usually. And that'll be a nice little rep boost, and it will get you barter bricks. And now I'm in a new dungeon. Let's see. Your weight in golds. Okay, so this one may be a tricky one. I'm turning this down. This one could be a tricky one. Alright. Okay, this one could be tricky unless you know the trick. So, we're going to sniff with him. So he says that's different from all the metal. That's not the one we're looking for. It's different from all this metal. Different from all this metal. I can dig that. It'll be a little treasure. But this is the one I'm looking for. So this one smells like liquid gold. Boom! Oh my god, it's alive. Now, see this gold guy? So we're going to fight him. So now I'm targeted with this. So when that thing goes off, it drops a pile of gold. That pile of gold is what you want on these switches. Okay, so that was close enough to be on it. So essentially what you do is you stand on a switch, let the mob beat on you, if you got some heals, or you're tanky. You can summon more of these if they die. So there you go. Now I stand there, boom, the gold's on there. Because what you want to do for this dungeon, for this Sniffen Seeking, is push down all the switches. And you do that using the gold. I got this one a lot this week. So I got 1, 2, 3 done, and there's a 4th one right over here. My dude died. Oh, but it opened up anyways, so that's good. Alright, so now we got the door open. We're going to head on through. And get our big treasure. And that's that. And like I said, if you were Renown 9, I would want to run around and look for the treasure whisker before I leave. And oh, I got some adventurer loot, which is nice. Adventurer loot, remember, can go all the way. Hold on. Adventurer loot can go all the way up to 411. So that's pretty nifty. Alright, we got one more dig. This one had a bonus one, because it was my first time. So I got some spores, and I got a nice piece of loot. It's pretty good. Alright, this one's a notorious one. Alright, so we are in the mysterious cave. Now the first thing to do here is you need to break these crystals. There's a crystal. I broke it by digging under it. He will sniff the crystals out for you and tell you there's something up with them. But I already know it. So then the next crystal is right here. See how that lights up for me? So disabling those 2 crystals now allows me to go in this bubble. I wouldn't have been able to go in this bubble if I hadn't killed those crystals. So you take out the crystals, and we're going to kill these little guys. Kill these little guys. Alright. Then we're going to talk to Mirrit here. We're going to have Mirrit stand on the switch. Alright, he always drops where you yourself drop, or are. And then you're going to get in this bubble. Swim over to this. I failed. I've been doing these with classes that have wings, so that's why. So you want to aim yourself at that bubble. So you do a little hop over. And now we're in this bubble. Having Mirrit stand there is what spawns this bubble in the chest. So that's why I had him do that. Then you swim on over. Get the waterlogged key. Head on back to the center. Open the treasure. Bada boom, bada bing. Vertical anomaly is done. And let's see what we get. Oh my god, I get another trinket. That was amazing. So and then we're gonna head back. Remember, there'd be a treasure whisker there. The treasure whisker is a random spawn. Once you're renown 9, always kill it. And you can get some rep items and turn-ins. Included in that, once you hit 9, you will start noticing quest items. Alright? Quest items that amount to... Where is it? Is it here? Because there's these achievements here, so let's find them. So... Sniffing around. Right here. Sniff out 5 special items while exploring caves alongside the Sniffing Companion. Those are the special items that you can get. They're just little rep turn-ins. You get about 200 rep. I think you can get them multiple times. The turn-ins that drop from the treasure whisker can happen multiple times. So you can get barter bricks and stuff like that multiple times. Now, there are a set... so here's the one for doing all the digs. As you can see, I completed 4. And then... Yeah, you can get multiple special items. And... Yeah, I've already done most of the achievements for Sniffing Seeking. Other than... Here, Sniffing Sage. Well, no, I've already done that. So there's more... Wait. Can you dig it? Ah, that's the one I'm working on my main. 50 digs. This is the one that's going to take you a while. And then at the end of doing... so the pet is also an achievement. So remember that about the pet. So you do the pet achievement... You do the Sniffin' Sage, which is super easy once you get all of them, right? And then you do the 50 digs, which at 3 digs a week is going to take... Oh, man. So you get the bonus one. It's like 15? Like 15 and a half? 17 weeks. Just about. And then you can be a Sniffin' Seeker. But yeah, so we're gonna progress through this next week, next Sunday. I'm gonna do the next 3 digs on this character so I can show them off. My main alts do it as well. It's something really easy to do. I like it. I think this is cool for the mole people to have, and I can't wait to see what other new events they come up with for future zones. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.